Hey everybody, it's Shoddy again from Indie eSigs doing another review for you guys. Thanks for all the feedback I've gotten on that first review. It was kind of nerve-wracking, but people were pretty happy with it, and thanks for watching. But I'm here to review another product for you guys. I just got back from World Vapor Expo in Chicago, Illinois. It was a good time, met a lot of new people, saw a lot of old friends and a lot of people we do business with, and of course we saw Kanger. And Kanger wants us to review another product. Actually two products, but this review will be the EMUS, the second one will do the EMO. So this is the EMUS. I don't believe it's released yet. It should be coming to the market between a week or two, I would say. Not really 100% certain though. So what is the EMUS? This is what it looks like right out the bat. It comes, with everything that a typical Kanger starter kit comes with. 2 batteries, 2 tanks, 5-pack of coils, a charger, and a wall adapter. I'll show you. It comes in this nice little box. Instruction manual. So let's see what this device is. So we got a battery. It's kind of like the eSmart battery. All have an EVOD battery next to it for comparison. So almost the same height. As far as width, almost the same width. There's circumference, diameter, whatever you want to say. Maybe a millimeter or two smaller than the EVOD. 510 threading, so no ego threading, just 510. And here's the tank. Tank is 510 threading. It's called the EMUS, E-M-U-S. It's got the removable drip tip, which is interesting. It's so small. I don't know if I have an EVOD with me to compare it to, but it's tiny. I mean, we'll put it next to the Mega. I mean, you can see it's definitely smaller, much smaller. So we'll screw this on. This is what the whole device looks like. It looks literally just like a replacement for the eSmart. Definitely, thicker than the eSmart is. It's a 500 milliamp hour battery, which the eSmart was either 320 or 350. I can't really remember, but it's definitely more powerful than that as far as milliamps. So this one is actually a bottom coil. So let's take off the coil and take off the base. And look at that little itty bitty coil. It is so small. Here's your refill the juice. I will actually get a syringe and measure how much juice it can hold, because I know some people were asking about the Mega tank, how much it can hold. So it's got the removable coil. Tiny little coil. So this coil is nothing. It does not work on any other Kanger products. It kind of sucks because I liked the uniformity Kanger was doing with its dual coil line, how they were all working on every device. The T3D, the EVOD 2, the Mini Pro Tank 3, all in the Aero tanks and all that. They all use the same coil, and it's kind of a letdown that this is a different coil, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go grab a syringe so I can measure exactly how much this thing can hold. So I've got a syringe. I've got my U-can here. I'm going to fill it up and then I'm going to pull it all out and see how much it's got. So we're going to fill it up. Pretty narrow area to fill from. You don't really have a whole lot of room in there. So you definitely will need a needle tip bottle, a U-can, something along those lines. So now let's pull all this juice out. See how much is in there. So it looks like it holds about half a milliliter. just over half. You can see, maybe. Yeah, so it's just over the halfway mark, so I'm going to put it back in there. They're probably going to say it's about a 0.8. I could probably fit maybe another couple squirts in there, but I'm not going to push it. So we're going to screw the coil into here, screw the base on, screw it onto a battery. Here it is. Take a couple dry hits. It's got kind of a tighter airflow, and it's definitely got a smaller button. It's still got that recessed, you know, it doesn't have that Joytech or the Vision button, but it does kind of feel like the button's pushed out a little bit more, but it definitely is smaller. So let's press the button 5 times to turn it on. Now it's on. It's burning. That tasted a little bit like burnt wick. Let's take a couple more dry hits. So you get decent vapor production. I believe it's a single coil. I don't think it's a dual coil. There's not really a whole lot of space in that coil for them to make it a dual coil. Initial impressions on it. Airflow, it's a little tight for my liking. I'm not really big on the, super tight airflow. As far as, it being an on the go or, throw it in my pocket before I go out or something, because I don't really always want to haul this thing around. It's pretty heavy. But this, size-wise, it's nice. It's skinny. It, would fit in your pocket just like a pen. So size-wise, it's got that going for it. It's got a not as good battery life as the EVOD, but 500 milliamp hours would get you through, going out at night or something. Cons of it, don't really like the airflow. I like that it's got the removable drip tip, but the airflow on it, not so good. It could be just the coil. Maybe they're going to make a new base for it or something that's got adjustable airflow. Who knows? They're always innovating over at Kanger. So it's got the airflow. I like that it's got the removable bottom coil. It's it definitely holds a little bit less than the eSmart, as it's, it definitely holds less than that, because I believe in the eSmart you get about 1 milliliter, and this is just over half. Other cons of it, did I mention that the coil, I don't like how it's a different coil. I wish it was uniform between all the new Kanger products. Other than that, not a bad device. Something I would vape, probably not. It seems maybe like they're catering more towards the feminine crowd, maybe in response to the Inakin Lily that just came out. But in my opinion, it's not bad. Not something I would vape personally, but, it's good for those who want something smaller, something that hits well, because it does hit well, just not the airflow that I like. Flavor-wise, it's pretty good flavor-wise. I mean, it's not as good as the new coils that they've got, but it's got decent flavor, and it's got good vapor production. Let's see if I can take a reasonable hit for you. Not bad. Anyway, that's the review on the Kanger EMUS, brought to you by Kangertech. So you should be seeing this out in the market soon. I don't know what it's going to be priced at. Odds are it's going to be cheaper than the EVOD starter kit. So I would guess probably in the 30s range, maybe 40. So Anyway, that's the Kanger EMUS. I will be reviewing the Kanger Emo after this. Thanks, guys.